about the most read or the famous or the best book to read or the best book series to read. No book reader can forget about the Harry Potter series, which is written by a very great author, which is J.K. Rowling, who has also written Quidditch Through Ages and the Fantastic Beasts series and many more. So today I am here to talk about the Harry Potter series first book, which is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Let me take it. So this is the book today which we are going to talk about, and as I told you, it is written by J.K. Rowling, and you know that if you are very fascinated with wizarding books, mysterious books, or the books that you can read before bed, these books, Harry Potter series, is the best, because I, in a personal experience, say that I also read it only before bed, and I almost read 30 to 40 pages in a day, and it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes, and I still think that I want to read more after reading 30 to 40 pages before bed. And these things just go in my mind while I'm sleeping, but it's a big problem that you cannot sleep. Your mind will just think about the book that you have read, but I think you should buy it. So let's talk about its price. So I bought this book in a locally, and I bought it of 200 rupees. Online you can buy it at a very cheap, good rate, or a very good offer, in which you can buy this first part and this second part in near about 300 to 600 rupees. So I brought this locally and I got it cheaper. And let's talk about its paper quality. The paper quality of this book, wonderful. I love the paper quality and the paper smell of this book. When I open the book while reading it, the first thing I do with the book is I just smell it, because the paper here which I used have a very great smell, and I love the smell of books, and I think I don't need a perfume. I'll just put a book like this on myself and I'll get a book reader smell. That was a joke. So now let's talk about its thickness. This book has 330 pages, and I don't think that it's a very long book. 330 pages are not long. It just took me 2 weeks to complete this book. And this book also has a movie named on Amazon, which is available on Amazon Prime, which is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. You think, what? The book's name is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But the person who has bought the Harry Potter in the auction has named it the first part as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. In the book, Sorcerer's Stone is as same as the Philosopher's Stone. Now let's talk about the storyline. I won't give you spoilers, but I'll give you a very small introduction to the book. So this book starts with a night at Privet Drive in London, which is like a gully in our India, but in London it's like a gully in London, and its name is Privet Drive. And one night there's a very old person named Albus Dumbledore, who is the headmaster of the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and he's the most powerful wizard ever existed after Grindelwald. You'll know about that later. And that night he and one more girl, who is Professor McGonagall, Minerva McGonagall, she, Professor Dumbledore, and a very double human-sized man who is very fat and very tall are delivering a boy whose parents have died in a accident. We cannot say it an accident, but they were murdered, and so they are delivering him to their aunt. That boy, he is just 2 to 3 months old, which is not given in the book, and they're delivering him to their aunt. And after that we see a 9-year time skip, and we see that Harry, the boy's name is Harry, which was delivered, lives in a cabin, and his aunt, uncle treat him like a servant. And next you will read about that they get letters and of Hogwarts. Their aunt and his uncle reads that letter and knows that something suspicious, so they just keep switching their places, but they keep getting letters. And one day when they were in one of the so-called houses on a very large boulder in the sea, one very tall and very fat person came into their so-called fake house, and he was none other than Rubius Hagrid. And you will see that Harry goes to Hogwarts school and he meets a person named Ron and Hermione, and you will see that how they get to the better friendship. And at the end you'll find that there is a person named Tom Riddle, who's also known as Voldemort, who is the biggest villain or the biggest dark arts wizard in Hogwarts history. And I won't give you further spoilers. So this book is certainly to be read. You need to read this book. If you have not read, then you are doing a big mistake. And second book. Now let's talk about its sequel, which is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I won't tell you anything about it, because if I'll tell you about this, what's the matter of reading this first part? So I'm just going to tell you that this book is far expensive than this book. This book I bought about in 200, and I bought this book at 350 to 375 euro available. It will be available in online about 330, but I brought it locally because online I was getting a very high pay on delivery rate, and I thought it would be better that if I buy it locally, because there are many bookstores in my locality. And let's now talk about Harry Potter series. So Harry Potter series have 7 books. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoners of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and the final and the best part of the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. There are 7 books of Harry Potter series, but Harry Potter also has movies which are Harry Potter, all the Harry Potter parts, but they have just divided Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows into 2 parts, because it's a very long book. It has more than 848 pages. You won't believe, it's a very long book, so they can't make it a 3 or 4 hour movie because it will get a bit boring. So they have made it into 2 parts, which is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And there are 7 books and 8 parts, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth movies and 7th movie and 8th movie show each and every year of Harry Potter. Like Philosopher's Stone shows the first year, Chamber of Secret tells us about his second year, Prisoners of Azkaban tells us about its 3rd year, and Goblet of Fire 4th, Order of Phoenix 5th, and Half-Blood Prince 6th. Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 both show their 7th year in only books, and in Deathly Hallows they also show their 7th year, which is in just in one book, so it won't be a big mess. So I think that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please drop a like down below, and please drop a comment that you need a video about should you read books, Harry Potter books, or should you watch Harry Potter movies. I'll surely tell you about it, and I'll drop the link of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stones Amazon link, Flipkart link, and many more books links down below, so you can go and find it and you can order it. I would prefer you to buy it in your locality, because in online it's a bit expensive because of the delivery charges. When I was trying to buy the first part, I got delivery charges of 90 rupees, and 150 rupees is the price of the book. 90 rupees is the price of just delivery. So I thought I could buy it in 150 rupees. It would be better to buy in 150 than in 240 rupees. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, so please drop a comment down below and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Share this video and my channel to your every friend who is book fascinated and anime fascinated. I also make anime memes video and also anime compilations and game videos and also some funny videos. So I hope that every person will like my videos, and I know that you all like my vlogs also. So till then, take care, goodbye and sayonara.